All right, it's a new month and a new month full of new releases. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is April and we're gonna go over May releases today. I primarily read fantasy romance and historical romance, so that is what the majority of these are. But I kind of throw in some other ones too that I'm interested in. So there are a lot, not as much as last month, but a lot of really good ones that I can't wait to read. So let's get into it. On May 2nd, you have Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. This is a Dragon Rider fantasy romance book that has these gorgeous sprayed edges on every first edition of the book. So when you order on Amazon, this is what you're gonna get. And it looks gorgeous, it sounds fun, I can't wait to read it. On May 3rd, you have 6 Clues Your Nemesis Loves You by Kelly Siskind. I recently just finished this book and it is really great. This is a small town contemporary romance series. This is the 3rd book. They all follow brothers that were taken away in the middle of the night and sent to witness protection for 11 years. So all of these books are about them finding their way back into their lives that they lost. In this book, you follow Lennon, who is actually trying to avoid Maggie. They had some midnight trysts way back in the day, 11 years ago. And then she just kind of like ignored him all day long. So he was a little like perturbed about that. And so now he's kind of avoiding her and it's Stars Hollow. She can't be avoided. And it was such a really cute book and I definitely will be buying this as soon as it comes out. The next one comes out on May 5th, and this one is A Hunt So Wicked, and this is by a new author to me, Britt Andrews. I saw this one on Kindle Unlimited, and it said for fans of Bridgerton and Game of Thrones, and it said this is a brand new dark fantasy romance. And it says that a woman is made a ridiculous offer that if she comes to this mysterious island, she can compete for the hand of the royal husband. So it sounds like a bride competition where maybe they are hunted and it's dark fantasy romance. So I don't know, it just sounded really interesting. And so I put it on the list and I think I will be looking into it as soon as I can. On May 9th, I have 2 releases. One is Grimm and Barrett by Juliet Cross. This is the next book in her Stay a Spell series, following a Grimm. I don't even know at this point. They're all just really cute and fun. And if you haven't read the series yet, you need to. And then also on May 9th, you have Thieves and Monsters by Cleo Evans. This book is a fantasy romance, but a mafia, and they're also trying to steal something. So it just sounds really fun and kind of quirky. And for a monster romance, I'm sure it's pretty spicy. So we'll see how it is. I definitely will be reading this one. The next book comes out on May 16th, and this one is the sequel to Little Thieves. It's called Painted Devils by Margaret Owens. Little Thieves is about Vanja, who is a princess moonlighting as a thief, and she steals from the wrong god and he puts a curse on her, and she's slowly turning into the jewels that she's stealing, and she's got to figure out a way to break this curse. This was just really fun. You have a very smart ass hero who gets herself into more trouble than she gets out of, and she's definitely on this quest to break this curse. And it was really, really fun, so I'm really excited to read the sequel to it and see where the story goes from there. On May 18th, you have Slaying the Shifter Prince by Claire Sager. This one is part of a series of books. The first book was launched with Carissa Broadbent, and then this one is Claire Sager's books. All books are basically mortal enemies to monster lovers. So one of the hero or heroine is a monster and they're mortal enemies. So these are really good. Slaying the Shifter Prince, clearly he's a shifter prince and she's gonna kill him, so I'm down with that. On the 19th, you have Desert Island Duke by Kate Bateman. She recently announced this on her Facebook group, and she was showing kind of pictures of her very mediocre mock-up of the cover and what her artist actually took from that and gave her, and it was so funny. And I don't know anything about this other than it's deserted island romance, historical romance. So, and I will read anything from Kate Bateman. So you just say Kate Bateman has a new book and I'll be like, okay, when do I need to read that at? And apparently it's gonna be May 19th. On May 23rd, we have 3 books coming out that day. First, The Dutchess Takes a Husband by Harper St. George. This is the 4th book in a series. They are all Gilded Age historical romances. Very cool, very well done. I have loved all of them. The next is His Study in Scandal. This is the next Megan Frampton book. I loved the first one in this series, and this one follows a widow who is tired of being in mourning. And so she goes to a pleasure club and meets a mysterious man who is the hero. So that one sounds really fun. And then the 3rd book on May 23rd is The Book of G by Lily Archer. This book is about a villain trying to get there happily ever after, only they have amnesia. They were found in a river. They don't know they're a villain. So this one sounds really, really interesting, and I loved Lily Archer's Fae Captive series. Tons of adventure. If you really love like adventure romances with your fantasy romance, I think this might be one for you. I can't wait to read it. On May 25th, possibly one of my most exciting anticipated releases of the year, you have The Endless War by Daniel L. Jensen. This comes out on Audible only because it is an Audible exclusive. It is the next book in her Bridge Kingdom series. And these books are just so fantastic, so fantastic. I love them all, like every single one of them. I may or may not wait until the physical copy is released because I actually do like to read these physically. However, the audiobooks are very well done. They have like sound effects and everything like that. So definitely check them out if you're an Audible member. Make sure you look that one up and like listen to it as soon as you can because it is totally worth a credit. Also on May 25th is A Ship of Bones and Teeth. This is by Karina Halley. This is her next fantasy romance series and she writes dark romance. So this one involves pirates, I'm assuming. I'm telling you, I'm in the mood for pirates right now, and maybe some mermaids. I don't know. I just know that I just finished Karina Halley's vampire series and I really loved that one. So I can't wait to read this one. And the last book on my list is Mantras and Minotaurs. This is by Anna Bennett. I actually haven't read these yet, but they're so cute looking and everyone says such good things about them that I don't know why I haven't read it yet. I just know I need to. Maybe I'll get to them, I don't know, sometime in June. Definitely seems like a summer romance type of series. But these are all involving like a gym or something and monster romances. What do you need to know? They're rom-coms, monster romances, okay? So those are all the new releases that I have listed for this month. Let me know in the comments below which ones you are most excited for. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you next time. Bye!